Hey, Angie Rae here with Girl That's Toxic. Got an update for you, some breaking news. Cassie filed that lawsuit, a federal civil lawsuit against Diddy. And within, was it 24 hours like that? If you blinked, you missed it. They have settled. Um, Terms are not disclosed. Supposedly, it's an amicable settlement. You will see more in the video that follows, but prior to Friday, on Thursday afternoon, his attorney offered her eight figures. So anywhere between 10 million and 99.9 million, and she still was pushing forward with the lawsuit. So in this video, you're going to see I am talking about that lawsuit, but I'm also talking about other things that involve Diddy. Okay, so just wanted to come on and give you that breaking news for the story that you're about to see. Have a great day. Hey, Angie Rae here with Girl That's Toxic. Hope you're doing well. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I'm always happy to hear from you. And what a week it's been, or what a past 2 weeks. Y'all, we got to get into it. This is the very reason this podcast exists. This story, the story of, let's just get into it. This right here. Sean Combs, and this is Cassandra Ventura. Okay, she's known as Cassie. That was her professional name. She has filed a $30 million lawsuit in a federal court in New York City, alleging all types of abuse from Sean Combs. All types of abuse. If you are interested in reading the filing, it is available to the public. It's tough. It's triggering. So just be careful. Okay. This is rough. This is rough. So Cassie met him in 2005 when she was 19. And a year later, her self-entitled album, I think the only one with Bad Boys, the only album, came out. And she was also a spokesperson for his clothing line, Sean John, which I wanted to support the brother. So I've got a jacket in there. Real cute jacket. My arms are a little too big right now. Real cute. I am getting rid of that. I'm sorry. I'm just not having it. She started dating him when she was 22 and he was 48. That dynamic right there, blah, just blah. Listen to this. Cassie, she filed this lawsuit a week before the Adult Survivors Act expired on November 23rd. Now, this is a state act that allows for an exemption to the statute of limitations that was enacted in 2022. So, there was a 3-year statute of limitations that applied to civil suits, which is what this is, for sexual misconduct in New York. Again, her lawsuit is about a lot of abuse from all angles. In addition to, being forced to do things with other people while pee pants over here watches. Ugh! Ugh! This just pisses me off. I mean, this has just not been... This has not been a good year for him. It's just not. Chickens come home to roost. Ooh, what'd I do there? Hold up. I got excited. Y'all saw me get excited. Ooh, I got all kinds of things going on. Excited. Get rid of this one. Yes, I was. My girl Cassie and all of her... So sweet, so pretty. Just this guy. Okay. Back to it's not been a good year for him or whatever wackiness I have going on with my computer. So we know that Keith D was arrested for the murder of Tupac Shakur, and he has been running his mouth, making it clear that Diddy had something to do with it. Okay? Had something to do with it. So there's that. Then Diddy thinks he's being magnanimous and being generous. That's the way he wanted to brand it to the public by giving some of the bad boy artists back their masters. Okay. Well, by now, all the money has been wrung out of it, you know, and Audrey Day, Aubrey ODay is going to talk about that in just a little bit. But I'm going to tee that up. She's going to talk about that because she didn't sign an NDA. And that's what was required. If you want your masters back, you got to sign this NDA. It's never any generosity from this guy because reportedly, he's Donald Trump. He doesn't pay his people. What the what? People do a service. They do a great job. He's not paying people. He's keeping all the money. This is the allegation. Yet another allegation. And now we have Cassandra Ventura and her lawsuit, her federal civil lawsuit. Now, I have heard today some grumbling from some folks who are saying that she was trying to shake him down and he was not playing the game. I'm not going to give you whatever it is you're asking for. Thus, she filed the suit. I don't know. I'm just letting you know what I hear folks are saying. I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't know. But things like this will come out in the trial. Or there won't be a trial and there will be a settlement. So we have to wait and see. But what we know is this is disgusting. It's gross. It's foul. And I'm just, woo, child. It's too much. It's too much. God bless her. God bless her. Yeah. So, you know, when I hear about this Diddy thing, I'm like, well, there's some other stuff too. See, I was in New York on the anchor desk for the Shine situation. This is when J-Lo was still dating Diddy. They went to the club and somebody spilled a drink on somebody and a gun went off. Shine went to jail for that. Okay. There's that. And then Kim Porter. I remember in 2018 when she passed, I was very sad and very confused because she was a young woman. I think she was 47 at the time. And initially, they didn't know what it was. So that made us go, wait a minute now. And then they finished their autopsy or whatever information they needed to get back, and they said she passed from pneumonia. I think at the time they're saying she had flu-like symptoms, and her bedroom sort of indicated that there was a flu, some sort of upper respiratory situation happening. But what was so off-putting for me at the time in 2018, and it seems like it just extended and just kept going on, was the quality and the quantity of mourning that Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, P. Diddy, whatever, that he was doing. It was so performative. It was just like he was on a movie set and he was playing the role of someone who is mourning the loss of a loved one. It was just so over the top, which I guess is Diddy, but you shouldn't be mourning over the top. And why are you busy publicly mourning, not privately mourning? So I just found that to be very sketchy, additional sketchiness from him. And a lot of people are suggesting that something else might have happened to Kim. And there has been there's been calls to reopen her case from everybody from Kamora Simmons, even Al B. Sure, who was her husband for a year. They have a son together who ended up being Diddy's, he adopted him, I think. But anyway, the young man, Quincy Brown and Al B. Sure, they have a relationship now, which I'm very happy about that. This is just crazy. I had a chance to interview him when I think Bad Boys 2 was coming out and Shake Your Tail Feather was out. And my boss came downstairs after the interview. He was like, ooh, that's one of the best interviews I've seen. I was like, why? He said, you didn't let him off for any reason. I was like, no. I just returned from New York. I wanted some answers. Here's the to Shake Your Tail Feather. Now, what about this other stuff? So, you know, this whole situation is like a combination, a mishmash of R. Kelly shit and Suge Knight shit. And combine them, and you got P. Diddy, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy. Did somebody say he was going by love? I'm not doing that. I'm not calling you love because I don't see anything about you that has to do with love. And I should be, I want to say I am surprised. I can't believe this, but I can because I keep telling you all, and maybe you don't want to hear it from me, but it's the truth. Hollywood is negative. Let me put it another way. Hollywood is toxic. Bam. The toxicity level is way up here. Okay. And this is the recording industry that's a part of Hollywood or a part of that business. And then you've got the acting part, and you've got people who want to be in these industries. They want to be in these industries very badly because they have talent. They have talent, and this is where you go if your talent is singing or if your talent is acting or producing or directing or what have you. This is the place you go. But this place is so broken, Hollywood. It is so just filled with mean-spirited, hateful people and a lot of men, and it ain't just white men, so don't try that. Okay, whether we're talking Harvey Weinstein, whether we're talking Sean Combs, whether we're talking Bill Cosby, it doesn't matter. It's full of people who are wanting to hurt other people. I'm going to put my elbow on you. You're going to do what I want you to do, and you're going to make no money, and you're going to love it. That's what I am smelling from Hollywood. That's what we're seeing. And this is just, y'all, this is just getting old. I mean, at some point, we're going to have to we got to call somebody on it. You know, this is bull. This is absolute bull. So I'm glad that a lawsuit has been found. I'm glad to see what other information will come out as a result of this lawsuit being filed. So we're going to have to wait. But in the meantime, keeping Cassie in my thoughts and prayers because it takes a lot of bravery to put yourself out there and to talk about these very, very painful personal things that happen to you. But I want all of you folks out there to just be safe and don't let anyone, for any reason, try to abuse you. That is just not, that's not going to cut it. Okay? It's not going to cut it. So before I leave you, I do want you to hear from Aubrey ODay. Okay? She was part of the Danity Kane group that was formed in 2005 on the MTV show Making the Band. Remember, Dee had that show? So she was removed from the group in 2008. She came back in 2013. And because she was part of his talent, she too was offered the opportunity to have her masters returned, and she refused. So before we leave, I want to hear from her. Hold up. Okay. Aubrey ODay.
I just want to throw you the facts, okay?
Sure.
So this is long after we have 2 double platinum albums, $15 an album from 2 million albums is, what is the math on that, 48 million? And this benevolent man who's now had a change of heart and has decided to pay us as talent. We only get the amounts due since Sony bought our catalog.
Okay.
So streaming for the past couple years, it's about $800, $900.
Stop. Aubrey, what you say, babe? Aubrey, did you just say you only earn $800 or $900 from streaming? I thought she was going to say 800,000, 900,000. No. $800 or $900. You don't make any money off of streaming is what she's trying to tell us. So this is what's available to those artists right now, since everything else has been wrung out of it, money-wise, streaming, and this is the effect.
I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music, or EMI, or Sony ever in public. I would like to do a documentary for Hulu or Netflix
Ooh,
or Amazon, a streaming site. I offered some of the girls, hey, if you need 800-900 bucks, I'll give it to you.
I love you for that, Aubrey ODay. I really do. You are looking out for other women, and that's what I'm all about, and that's what we need to be all about. She is looking out for other women and saying, hey, 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 if you don't want to have to sign this burdensome NDA, non-disclosure agreement, I'll give you $900. Don't sign it. $900 is all we're going to get out of, the streaming services. So I appreciate her caring about other women and, really wanting to look out and be on their side. I mean, I really appreciate that about her. And so she refused to sign that NDA, and as a result, she's able to speak about her time with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, because she alleges that because she would not do other things with him, that she was asked to leave the group. So, you know, dirty, dirty, dirty dogs, dirty dogs. Let me tell you, chickens will come home to roost. We have been told that over and over again, and the darkness cannot stay. The light will be revealed. You hang in there, you stay positive, and if you are going through anything like this, please know you do not deserve it. You are priceless. You are wonderful. You are valued. I want you to know that.